Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Charlie Collier gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workust.
Stepping in, Robert Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Martinez.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Doss is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Romine is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line shot to first, and there's one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping into the box, Morris Rasmussen. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Robinson Doss. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Rasmussen, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Runners off for second. Check swing grounder to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cousins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Two, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding in, Mitch Walding. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Martinez sprinting after it. The one is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. Suey. The Ironpigs lead it 1-0. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
The first baseman, Tyler Austin.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
The shortstop.
You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cousins is after it, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Robbie Hall.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Hall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Walding gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Iron Pigs lead this one 1-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And there's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
So digging in now, Roman Quinn. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is in the air to left. Hall moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andrew Romine.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Romine. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
This pitch is popped up. Garver over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 1-0. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Mitch Garver. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards the hole. And there's their first hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder, Robert Martinez.
Into the box, Robert Martinez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Kepler is off at first with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cousins is going to get there, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Villarreal.
For the Ironpigs, the second baseman, Fernando Villarreal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Villarreal is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2 balls and a strike now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Morris Rasmussen.
Now at the plate, Morris Rasmussen. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Robinson Doss, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan.
So striding forward now, Dylan Cousins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Cousins, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Doss is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. Late square, and this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed
Now
out.
batting, the first baseman, Tyler Austin.
At the plate, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Adrianza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Standing in, Mitch Walding. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Mitch Walding.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Andrew.
Ready for another chance. Andrew now, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
That's by him for strike 1. Now, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The designated hitter, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Cave will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Robbie Hall, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Robbie Hall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Doss over to his left. Makes the play. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Cave.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next will be Jake Cave. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball two now. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit hard back up the middle. Villarreal ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Nick Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The pitch. To third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
In now, Max Kepler, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. Soo-ee. The Iron Pigs lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Romine. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Martinez. One down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Fernando Villarreal.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Villarreal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, no outfielder, Morris.
So stepping in, Morris Rasmussen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Villarreal stands at first with one out. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Robinson Doss. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Throw over to third here is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Two and one now. Hit in the air to shallow center. Martinez coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robert Martinez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Doss is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Tyler Austin would be next.
Hey!
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Popped him up. Doss moving to his left, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Iron Pigs lead this one 1-0. Alden Shirley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Alden Shirley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cousins, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Mitch Walding. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Austin comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Andrew Knapp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Knapp. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Scott Kingery would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Now in the box, Tyler Austin, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Ehire Adrianza, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Robbie Hall is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Hey.
3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Standing in, Robbie Hall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Adrianza, base runner at first with 1 out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Jake Cave. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Rasmussen on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base.
Please join us for the 7th stretch.
Lawrence Wilder will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 14, Lawrence Wilder.
Next will be the designated hitter, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Center field, Martinez giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Andrew Romine, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cap.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 1-0. Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive, base hit to right, and this will bang up against the wall. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Brent Grimes enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Robert Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-1 home. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The set and the 2-2 hit on the ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And it's a fair ball as that'll carry him off the first base bag and down the right field line.
You know,
Now
D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Polanco over at second. Austin at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Rasmussen. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rochester leads it 2-1. Johnny Bromberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
6, Johnny Bromberg.
Leading off the inning, Fernando Villarreal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The second baseman, Fernando Villarreal.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box, Morris Rasmussen. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, Robinson Doss. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Striding into the box, Dylan Cousins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Red Wings lead it 2-1. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Robbie Hall, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. The 2-0 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Jake Cave. And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hall aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0. He is a heater in there for a strike. Hit hard to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cousins is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robert Martinez.
Settling in now, Robert Martinez. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Rasmussen ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Rochester leads it 2-1. Danny McCormick is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Danny McCormick.
Now to the plate, Mitch Walding. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, Mitch Walding.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
The
Time running
hitter,
first, so
number 4.
objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Striding forward now is the DH, Scott Kingery. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Red Wings came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lawrence Wilder claims the win out of the pen, his first. Danny McCormick records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.